The poor dog accidentally tumbled into a deep pit. The water in the pit was disgustingly filthy, littered with floating garbage, emitting a foul stench that made people cover their noses. The dog desperately tried to climb out, its paws scrambling against the slippery slope, but it kept sliding back into the water. It looked around helplessly. At that moment, a man driving by with his family noticed the dog's distress. The dog's pleading eyes were fixed on the vehicle, hoping for a rescue. Understanding the dog's silent plea, the man quickly stopped the car and grabbed a sturdy rope. He securely tied one end to a fence on the bank and carefully made his way down the treacherous slope. Holding the rope tightly, he pulled the dog up with all his strength, though the effort left him exhausted and out of breath. Finally, the dog was rescued. Perhaps due to drinking a lot of dirty water, the dog eagerly ate grass by the roadside to ease its stomach discomfort. The man decided to take the dog with him. It was a beautiful Labrador, likely lost from its owner. No one knew how it ended up in the pit. In the new environment, the dog seemed reserved, lying motionless with eyes full of unease and vigilance. To ease the dog's wariness, the man offered some dumplings to entice it. The dog, clearly hungry, fixed its eyes on the food, desperately licking its lips. That night, perhaps haunted by memories of falling into the water, the dog twitched and trembled in its sleep. The terrifying experience had left a lasting shadow. Soon, the dog became good friends with the family's pet cat, and they became inseparable buddies. The man named the dog Potato, hoping it would like its new name. Walking Potato felt both familiar and strange, perhaps evoking memories of its previous owner. Despite the man's efforts to play with Potato, the dog often lay in a corner, looking depressed and missing its former owner. One day, the man playfully teased Potato with a bone, making it spin around anxiously. It stretched its head forward, eager to grab the bone, but hesitated to take it forcefully. Over time, the man discovered Potato's love for melon, eagerly devouring piece after piece. Although well-behaved, Potato was also very greedy. When the man wasn't home, it licked the pet cat's canned food clean. Caught in the act, Potato looked down, avoiding the man's stern gaze, its ears drooping. After a month, Potato had gained over 5 pounds and had adapted well to its new home, no longer as cautious as when it first arrived. It sniffed around the neighborhood, curious about everything. Potato loved chewing on big bones, gnawing on them contentedly. It no longer tucked its tail while eating, but devoured its food confidently. One day, while the man cleaned the fridge, Potato sneaked a piece of duck and got scolded again, lowering its head like a child who did something wrong. The man then took Potato back to the countryside, where for the first time, it experienced the joy of freedom, happily splashing in the stream. The man and the dog shared this simple joy. Even getting dirty didn't bother them. The man decided to shave off all of Potato's fur, leaving it smooth and hairless, which made it look quite funny. Without the burden of fur, Potato ran more happily and freely. Its appetite grew, and it eagerly dived into a full plate of dumplings and dog food. Seeing snow for the first time, Potato was overjoyed, sniffing curiously and feeling the unfamiliar chill. The man started a snowball fight, and they both enjoyed the playful moment. An accidental rescue had given Potato a carefree and happy life. In the days to come, Potato and the man would continue to write their beautiful story of love and companionship, a bond that would last forever. Share your thoughts about this story in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories. Next, you can check out these 2 amazing stories. Thank you for watching.